This way.
Dang, we already freaking knew a spell to...
The guide will
Wait,
give you
I don't even know where he put it.
opportunities
That's
to practice
crazy.
your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Right behind ya. Whoa.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, framed for his brain elixir, and is an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with the buffalo on his chest. This is why you gotta work on pronunciations, eh? That'd be so cool if there was a function in this game like you had to speak into a microphone to actually cast the spells. Like Hey You Pikachu, you remember that game? Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Alright, I got it. Let's move on to some spells now, shall we?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio!
Revelio.
Whoa, there was something over there. What is that? Oh yeah, we can unlock that later in the game. Oh, we've got X-ray. No clip.
Time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Look at that. Got some X-ray hacks. I'm kind of sad that the OG music soundtracks aren't here.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
All right,
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a flue flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Cool. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. This includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the South Wing region to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal locations of undiscovered flames. Got it. On the right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames. With X. Oh, it doesn't show like the animation where they throw it on the ground like in the second Harry Potter.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I remember Harry was really good at this, defense against the dark arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I remember in the books there was never a dark arts professor that lasted more than 1 year, I think. Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy
Terribly
Professor
useful.
Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
And Hogsmeade. Pretty sure they have butterbeer there.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
It's crazy,
He's
it's
been
like 0 to
terribly
100 real
vague
quick.
as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yes, in cutscenes that I missed, sadly. No, there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's
I don't
all there
know
is
if we're
to it.
supposed to mention it. That goblin.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak
Speak
of the devil. Professor Fig.
Oh my god, that's
Your
so
ears
funny.
must have
I
been
thought of
burning.
that line as it
Yes.
came up.
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
When can we use it? The Avada Kedavra. Go ham on all these other kids, yo. Just kidding.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes. Luckily, my intuition told me. You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Can't wait to meet
Now, as capable
whoever's the
as you are,
headmaster now.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. Defense against the dark arts class. You could get lost in this castle. I may need to use a charmed compass and a field guide to help me guide the way. Sweet, we get Levioso if we do it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
He's still
I
alive?
shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Is there only one
More than your
wand
owls
maker?
may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Because I'm pretty sure he was an OG. Ollivander?
I don't know why Sherlock's always been doing.
The charm compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Sweet. Got a GPS. Hello. Just the first year, fifth year here. Hey, what you looking at? What you looking at, huh?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a
That was
token
really
from the
close.
Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
I thought it was
A
Wingardium
surprised opponent is a
Leviosa.
weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One
Wingardium
thing I've learned as an
Leviosa. That's what I
unspeakable
remember,
is the
right?
value of simplicity,
What's with the O?
especially in the heat of battle. Now,
It's Leviosa,
let's practice what
not
we've just
Leviosa.
learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
See, I swear it was Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using right trigger.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise... Good! Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright, Protego's with Y, I think.
would be easy.
Protego!
Protego.
Levioso!
Complicates things. Good ball.
I know.
Ooh, nice. Again.
Levioso!
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Oh, dang.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I
Oh
put you
my
on the
God.
spot, and
He's
you
so
rose
smug.
to the
He
challenge.
is so smug. Did you
Points
see
to
that freaking
Gryffindor.
face?
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All
That was really
right.
fun.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Can we go
Nice
again?
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
You're right. I've had my share of wand combat. I have.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh, snap.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Fight Club.
Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
It's crazy to be so open about that. About your secret clubs and such. And to reveal that to a Gryffindor when you're a Slytherin. Now we go to Charms class. We found the toiletries, which seem to be broken. Have a nice little shower. Whoa, someone's brewing stuff in here. Something satanic.
Oh, don't tell me. That muggle passion, isn't it? Can always tell. So very drab.
Whoa, that mirror is talking to me. This reminds me of the third one, the third Harry Potter, where Harry was brewing some of that a polymorphing potion. Anyway, that wasn't Chom's class. Whoa.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here we are.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Don't look at me.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
That's the forgetful spell.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Axio?
Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Or are
Now
we
let's
summoning,
put those
like,
textbooks to use
demons
as
or
the
something?
blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I think this is Axio. Yep. Freaking Americans need this spell, okay? We always lose our keys.
Accio.
Y'all know what I mean. Oh, it's Accio, not Axio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Are we gonna do the up? I guess not.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?